Hello everybody, it's Retro Gaming Now, and I'm going to be playing Fate. This is sort of like a hack and slash infinite worlds dungeon thing, kind of like Diablo. Very similar to Torchlight actually. Torchlight was developed by some of the creators of Fate. So if you've played Torchlight before and not Fate, you'll see some pretty obvious similarities. This game came out, there's a lot of computers back when Windows Vista was coming out had this pre-installed on it. So a lot of people have played at least some of it. So let's get moving. Random name. Let's just find something we like. Family, Jama, Tabram, Amoriadin, Ostma, Resenden. It's okay. Jazan, Zor, Ion, Isilan, and Isil. Zynian. Let's do that. Hairstyle, let's do that. Just face, yeah, that's okay. So we can be male or female. Ugh, that's ugly. Pet's name, we can either do dog or cat. Fortain, I like that for his name, so let's get moving.
Since oldest living memory, the dungeon gate has stood in the heart of the old wood. Its doorway leads to infinite possibility, to subterranean lands fabled in stories and myths. Many adventurers have passed over that ancient threshold, some to find fame, glory, and wealth beyond telling, and others never to return. The town of Grove has ever been a safe haven at the dungeon's mouth, a watering hole and resting place for weary adventurers. Here great tales are told by the inn's fire, journeys are planned, and legacies are made. The minstrels sing of the great feats of heroes long gone, and statues ring the square, a testament to their deeds. After traveling many hard and dusty days, you and your faithful companion arrive at last in the fabled forest town, which waits beneath the long shadow of the gate. Within these walls lies the path to infinite adventure. It is here that you will test your worth, and perhaps find fortune and glory along the way. It is here that you will determine your fate.
Alright, so a little backstory. Not much there. It's a dungeon. Let's continue on. Tales of a great elite cave giant whose name is spoken in whispers, Bat Cutter. For centuries it has waited on the 50th level of the dungeon, its evil seeping up toward the town. You must destroy it once and for all, and rid the world of its evil influence. It is your fate, adventurer. Will you meet it? So that's the final boss we're going to have to deal with. The game was released in 2005, I just looked it up. So, just so you know.
Your journey has begun.
So, here we are. Welcome to the town of Grove. Explore the town by left-clicking to walk. Visit the shopkeepers and search for quests to perform. When you're ready, enter the dungeon gate to your right to begin your adventure. So, here we are. The way we move around is just by clicking and it'll follow you. So, I've played this game before. And, let's just go ahead and show you what all these things are. You'll explore this thing down here. So, character stats. This is where we are, level, renown, strength, dexterity, vitality, and magic. So this is damage dealt, likelihood of striking / dodging, life and stamina, and mana for magic spells. And we got it. Damage, attack, defense, stamina, life, mana. We'll worry about that more in the future. Inventory. This is the inventory screen. Drag weapons and armor to the top slots to equip them. Drop items by dragging them into the view on the left. Use items by right-clicking. To use potions or fish on your pet, drag them to the pet's icon in the top left, or hold shift while right-clicking. So this is what we've got. We can have a weapon, or 2 weapons and a shield. Or one weapon and 1 shield. Light hand axe is what we've got, and nothing else. We're basically empty. Here we've got an identify scroll and a town portal scroll, which I will get to those when we need it. Spellbook, we don't need that. Skills, we'll get to that in a minute. Journal, this is just sort of stats. Quests, we'll get to that. Map, we always have the map there. And save. So we want this also, toggle to reveal all items. So if there's any item on the ground, like this, if I were to throw this on the ground, it's revealed. So let's just explore the town a little bit. I think this town will run. Over here we've got a shopkeeper, Bartleby.
Let me show you what I have to sell.
So this is how you buy stuff, you just drag stuff over. We're gonna buy a fishing pole. We've got 250 gold pieces, and fishing poles allow you to fish where you see a cloud of fireflies. Feeding fish to your pet transforms it into a more powerful creature. You can find fishing holes in town and throughout the dungeon. You can also find rare items. Alright, so this is the guy who's got a reward us if we defeat the final level, final boss. We've got a storage trunk, and some more shopkeepers and stuff around here. We'll get to them as we need it. The important thing we need to know for right now is where the healer is. That is not the healer. It is this lady, Drea the healer.
Good day.
So she will heal you. So we got a graveyard up here. These guys with exclamation marks have quests. So let's try and get some quests. Level 3. I want to get something on level 1. Okay, Ito, second level. No.
Hello.
Level 3, nope. Which? Also, you can zoom in and out. Unfortunately, it's always top down. There's no way to really, like, go to the side. Level 3.
Welcome,
If I
friend.
can't find any, I just won't take one. Alright, but the first thing we want to do is go fishing. So I'll show you what fishing is. So like I said, when we see a cloud of fireflies, we can click on it to go fishing. So we wait for a bite and then click set hook. And the bite is when we get that exclamation mark. I missed that. But let's just catch one so you can see what it's like. No way of knowing how long it's going to be. Sometimes it's up to a minute or more. Alright, there we go. Got one. Small grouper, so you've got this grouper, right click to turn pet into creeping widow for 300 seconds. So if you do that,
has been transformed.
our pet has transformed into a different form. So I'm going to just go fishing off camera just for a little bit, get some fish and supplies, and I'll be back in a minute, because it's good to be fishing because we can always sell those fish for more gold. Alright, so I'll come back because I found something while I was fishing. I've only been fishing for a little while, but I found a tanzanite, which is a gemstone. So gemstones you can place on socketed items and they increase the magical abilities. So this adds 6 stamina, so if I were to install this on a socketed item, it would increase the stamina. This will also show you can find more than just fish while fishing, which is one of the reasons it's good. One of the reasons it's good to start out by fishing. So I'll continue fishing and we'll get back once I've got some more stuff. Alright, so I've been fishing and I found a skull thud. Now what is a skull thud? I've found an unidentified item, which means the item has undiscovered magical properties. Identify it by right-clicking with an identify scroll, then left-clicking on the item. So, skull thud. It's an unidentified item and it's a rare item. So identify scrolls, which this means it has magical properties, but we don't know what they are. So if we use an identify scroll, it will show us 4 fire damage, 2 knockback, 4% fire resistance, 4% electric resistance. I say why not, let's use it. I also found a twisted ring, as you can see. So, alright, now I've got some more. A nice club here. Let's get moving. And go into the dungeon, finally. So I'm going to turn off run, because we have stamina when we're in the dungeon. So we can smash some stuff. We've got our map down here, which shows where we've been. And we've got a topaz gel. And this is quite a good club to start out with, actually. Wow, this is really good. Just one-shotting all these monsters. Fortunately, I never did get to this quest, but we could use it. course, I am on a pretty easy difficulty level, so that's part of the reason I'm just killing everything right now. Hopefully we get harder. So we got a fountain of mana, and whenever we find a fountain, if we drink it, it'll completely restore whatever it is. So, my mana's full, so it doesn't matter. In this large chest, we have found a Carathan's hood, and a spear. So, whenever it's yellow, that means it's a rare item. It's a sort of exceptional, special thing. Whenever it's green, that means it's sort of unique. I'm sorry, this would be unique and rare. This is just magical, sort of normal magical. And that's a pretty decent identification level. Unfortunately, I don't have another scroll, so let's keep moving. Okay, we got a Shrine of Learning.
Will you tempt fate?
So, Shrine of Learning awaits the patient student. Will you tempt fate and read from the ancient text? What the Shrine of Learning does is it will randomly increase or decrease a stat. And our dexterity has been reduced by 1 point. So not a good draw there. See, our pet has just changed back. So let's feed him another fish.
Your pet has been transformed.
I'm quite pleased with this club, actually. So here's the descent stairs. This will take us down a level. Let's just pick up all the weapons and stuff. Mana potions. These potions, pretty self-explanatory. Gel. And pet is ready to go or chain. Rack. Socketed crude hammer. So let me show you what that means. Socketed, it's got a socket, so if we wanted to, we could put this tanzanite on it, like I was talking about earlier. But we're gonna go ahead and save the tanzanite. We might actually sell it because 6 stamina is not that decent. Probably not good enough to waste this stamina. It's like there's, as with everything in this game, there's like huge like range of how powerful things are. You can zoom the map out a little bit. A lot of these death caps. I generally like to try and get everything in a level. It's good to get the most experience out of it. Gold, but really experience is important. Might not actually get to the next level before we run out of places to be here. So our pet is transformed back, unfortunately. Finish off these gels. Slow spell. Oops. So this is a spell. Requires 10 magic, which we have, so we right-click to write the spell book. This slows target to 60% speed for 10 seconds.
A new spell has been learned.
So, if we right-click while aiming at something, we will use the spell. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything left in this level, so let's head down. I'm going to go ahead and use a health potion because we're feeling a little bit low. But I'm going to try this slow spell. So let's head on down. Alright, sort of a different looking place. So I use the spell and he's slowed, and you see my mana goes down a little bit. He's at 60%. Speed. Anyway, these gels are already pretty slow, so the spell might not be doing too much.
Not enough mana.
And you can see I don't have enough mana to use it. Shrine of
Will
Learning.
you tempt
So,
fate?
strength has been raised by 2 points. That is good. Better than the previous one.
You have been granted new skills.
Alright, so now I've leveled up. So here's where I increase my skills. So we got strength, dexterity, vitality, and magic. Now the question is, what do I want to focus on? Like strength will be like swords and stuff, dexterity, bows. Magic is more. So I think I'm going to do 3 strength, 2 dexterity. I'm going to go and leave these skill points, because as you can see, skill points will increase how well you use all sorts of different types of weapons and stuff. So we're going to leave those for now. And then when we decide what we're going to use, we'll come back to it. As you can see, I have some leather gloves on now because I found those. Let's keep exploring some pools here. There's fish in now, but we can't fish because there's no fireflies. Magic anvil. So what a magic anvil does is it might or might not enchant an item. So let's put a ring on. Nothing happened, unfortunately. Alright, now there's the stairs down, so at least we know where those are now. Alright, let's keep on moving.
Not enough mana. The spell could not be completed.
See some monsters here. Lava marker. Alright, let's see. What have we got here? More clay urns. A lot of the game is walking around, and probably it'll get more interesting once my club is less powerful compared to the monsters that are there. So let's keep moving. Alright, here we got something else. A fate statue. Let's go to that first.
Will you tempt fate?
So, for the fate statue, there are gems on it. We know what gems are. They put on socketed things. We can pry the gems and potentially get some good gems. But we might summon a monster, so let's try it. As you pry the gemstones, the deep rumbling echoes from the ground. Face Bite of the Snatcher has been summoned to defend the statue. So we got a boss rat to deal with. So you can see he's the boss because he's got this orange glow about him. That was pretty simple. So we didn't get any gemstones, that's okay. A lot of these things are risk/reward. Generally it's good to just go for it unless you're at risk of dying or something. Goblin and single gem.
Your pack is full. You have gained in experience and skill.
So we will continue with the 3, 2, there. So if we hold shift and click, a pet can pick up stuff. So you can see, we got a superior hand axe, which is slightly better than a normal hand axe. 3 to 6, 5 to 8. Anyway. So our pack is full. One of the things we can do is actually send our pet into town, and he can sell stuff for us. So, do this, send to town,
Your pet
he'll return in 20 seconds, and he will sell everything in his inventory. So we don't have to return to town if we don't want to. He's just not here to defend us. We'll be back in 10 seconds anyway. We got a fishing hole. I think I will go fishing once he returns.
Your pet
524 gold, not bad. Alright, so I'm gonna go fishing a little bit. As always, I'll cut the camera just because it's dull to watch. So, let's go. Alright, after fishing for quite some time, my pack is full. I found some Infernal Clogs the Klutz. That doesn't sound like a good item, does it? And there's no way I can use it with 67 strength required. So we're gonna go ahead and use our town portal scroll. So if we right-click on that, it creates a portal back to
You
town.
step into the portal.
So it's a two-way portal that we can use once going to town and once coming back. So first off, we should go to the healer, but I probably don't need her. I mean, I've
Good
lost
day
4
to
You
health.
feel refreshed.
So let's just go sell some stuff.
Wanderer.
We don't really need all these fish. Got some unidentified items which we'll keep. Still the tanzanite, I don't think we'll ever be using that. Mana potions probably don't need. These rings. So I'm gonna buy a book. We don't have a book. What's this? Which stuff looks like? I'm going to need to identify some of these items. So from here we can
What can I do
buy
for you?
a book of identify. So we can use 10 of these. So let's see what we've got here. 5 defensive magic, skill, 3% magic, 8 non-recovery, 4 reflect energy. Not that good, but kind of expensive, like worth a lot. So we sell that, we got some money. Just like that. Not really that good either. Not really that good either. Alright. So, we've also got these. Infernal Clogs the Klutz. 25% damage dealt bonus, 5 critical strike skill, 3 knockback, but a 40% attack penalty, and minus 3 dexterity. Ooh, that's not going to be good. So if we shift click, we can send him to the pet. Sell all these. And these are worth 147,000. That's a lot of money. So now we've got quite a bit of money, and let me show you one of the things we can do when we've got a lot of money. Is go gambling.
You never know what sort of deals you'll find.
This is the gambling interface. The items on the left all have unknown magical powers. Once you purchase one, its powers will be instantly revealed. So all these have some sort of magical power, but we don't know what they are. So we can just buy something and try it out. We'll start with this ring. 29% magic bonus, plus 17 attack, 22% mana, and 9 shield battle. That is actually quite good. Especially if we plan on doing any sort of magic, which we might. Let's just see what else we got here. Double-bitted axe. We don't have the strength yet. We do have a level up. No, what's that? We don't have a strength yet, but we might end up using that. This axe we can use. Let's try it. 9% magic bonus. Decent. But better than this, at least. So we can sell that. So much magic we got? 14. So if we ever upgrade this, we'll have quite a bit of percentage bonus. Let's get a buckler. Or, yeah. We can get that. That's not going to be super good, I don't think. 5% reduced item requirements. 13 life bonus. 8 spell casting skill, 5% mana stolen per hit, 13 dexterity. Ooh, 13 dexterity, that's a lot. So let's see where we're at. 36 dexterity, just like that. And I'm liking where we are right now. I want to get some armor, though. Can't do that yet. So, but we need to do items. So to do that, you just save and exit. And continue game. And sorry, I did the wrong game, I think. Yeah, I did the wrong game. Alright, so once we come back in, he will have new items, so we can try and get some armor. Blow all of our gold pieces. Gambling.
Everything here is a bargain. You mark my words.
Fortunately, we are just shy of affording any of the, like, being able to wear any of these. Let's try a pendant. 14% defense. Let's try this one. It's not gonna be good. 17% dexterity, 10 attack. That's pretty good. 4 damage taken reduced. Let's see where we're at now for dexterity. The problem is we don't want to rely too much on bonuses, because then if we ever upgrade... Well, let's try this. Yeah, it's worthless. if we ever upgrade, then we'll be a bit stuck. Because, like, what'll happen is we'll end up having so much of our level or skills. What are these called? These 4 basic things will be dependent on the equipment we have. So if we take this off, we won't be able to put some new stuff on. You see what I'm saying? Like in this lance, it's expensive, 109. But it's good. 10% faster casting speed, 14 dexterity. That's ridiculous. 3% mana, 3% damage taken reduced, 22% life bonus, 10 mana bonus, 4% reduced item requirements, and 5% mana recovery. That is quite the spear. That is what we will be using moving forward. For a while at least.
Hello.
You are refreshed.
So I think this episode's coming to an end, but first let's try and get some
You have received a quest.
some quests. That's on level 4. We'll try and do level 3 and 4. Because we're basically done with level 2. 5, I don't want 5. We can have 3 quests at one time.
Hello.
Level 3.
You have received a quest.
Generally, if you want it, gambling is the way to get stuff. That is the way I always played. Gambling, the enchantments are just so ridiculous, and you will end up saving money. So, like, if we had this sphere, 54 dexterity, that's ridiculous. If we had this sphere sold by some guy like this, it would be way more expensive than the gambler. But the problem is we don't know what the enchantments have, so sometimes it can have core enchantments. Alright. So, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up. This is Retro Gaming Now playing Fate. And I have a lot of fun with this game, and I hope to keep this going for a while. So, as always, if you enjoyed, rate, comment, subscribe, and well, I will see you in the next video.